Hello guys, it is Amanda back with Magical Budgets. I started this video a couple days ago and I didn't get to finish it, and so I'm just restarting it and we're just going to go from here. So I've got part of it covered. This is going to be my 2024 yearly savings goals, and it says events here. This is the Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck workbook. This is her old one when they said that she was not going to be bringing them the next year. I went ahead and bought like 3, so I would have like a couple of years worth, and then she come back out with it, so I just went ahead and used one I had, and so this year I can buy one for next year. So anyway, I said that to say this. These are my goals. So there's 8 goals on this sheet. 4 of them are savings goals, 4 of them are debt goals. So that's kind of what this sheet's going to look like. So some of it you may already have seen and heard me talk about in other videos, and you will hear me bring them up as we go through the year. But goal number 1 is Christmas. Christmas always was like my big downfall. Like, even if I was doing really good with paying stuff off, Christmas would come around and I would run back up the credit cards and everything, because I never saved for it. But the past 2 years I have saved for Christmas and I have not charged anything. So my yearly goal for Christmas is $2,000. My monthly amount is $167, and my due date is November, because I do like to have all my Christmas shopping done by November. So what I'll save in December, but it'll be for like 2025 Christmas. I like to have it all saved by November. So this, I save $100 out of my paycheck. The rest of it comes out of savings challenges, with like side hustle money. If I have a yard sale, if I'm getting ready to start tutoring, so that's going to be another thing I do that brings in some extra money. So, but that's my monthly amount that I need to put in. I try to do $200 a month, just to get ahead, but minimum is $167. All right, number 2 is, there's really no point covering that up, is my DVC annual dues. So this year I was planning to save $2,000 for my annual dues, and that's what I had planned for. And then I bought another contract, which cost me another $800 and some in annual dues. So I am making payments on what I did not save for now. So anyway, I say that to say this. This year we are going to save $3,000 by the end of the year, and it's $250 a month that I am saving. I'm actually saving $60 a week, which is $240 a month. But you know, some months have those like 5th weeks, so that's where the extra will come in at. So this one needs to be done really by January 15th of 2025. That's when it has to be paid by, or you can set up a payment plan. To pay it, like set up a payment plan and pay it, there's 0 interest, so it doesn't hurt you to just pay it throughout the year, but I just like to go ahead and have it paid and not have to worry about it coming out every month. So anyway, so the goal for the annual dues is $3,000. And I do want to say this because some people may think that it may be frivolous to have a Disney timeshare if you're trying to get yourself out of debt. But I like to go to Disney. My kids are only little once, and I'm going to take them, and that's just priorities. You know, we all have our priorities, and that's what I like to do. Anyway, all right, the next goal is school. So we are planning to homeschool this year. That's coming this fall. Just depends on how some things go with my husband's job, and with some new things that I'm implementing over the next few months. So my goal for homeschool materials and supplies is $1,200. That should not just pay for the coursework and materials, but also fund some field trips and things like that. So that's my plan. I will have a 7th grader and a 4th grader and a preschooler. So that's what that's for. So I put $195 a month because I need this done by May, and I already had $240 put back for this. So, and of course this was end of December numbers. So there's already money in several of these. All right, my next one is my emergency fund. I've got an emergency fund envelope in one of my savings binders, and that's really going to be a priority this year to get that one filled up. It is at $275 as of the filming right now. So we're over a quarter of the way to that $1,000. My goal is to put $65 a month in there and have it done by December, and I don't see as that being a problem. So that's my 4 sinking fund goals. And then we will move on and talk about our debt goals. So the first debt we have is my U.S. Bank credit card. And you will see I've got my debt update that's going to be going up on Monday. And it has kind of the end of 2023 debt update plus my January debt update. So you can see what I've got paid up to now. So this is my priority number 1. It was not my lowest balance, but it was my lowest balance with a high interest rate that it was just one that ate at me. So I just wanted this one paid off. So this one, it was at the end of October, it was at like right at $1,900, like $1,885, I think. And at the end of December, it was down to $843.91. It is lower than that now. So my goal was to pay it off in January. Something come up and with an investment, and if you'll watch that debt video on Monday, you'll kind of hear me talk about it. I ended up putting $300 on that card, which eat the $300 that I had paid off of that card, which really hurt. But it still come down it still come down in January. It's just it didn't get paid off in January. I wrote in these month goals in December before I finalized all this, so I didn't know things would necessarily come about as they did. So obviously it's not paid off in January because I didn't pay it off in January because it's February 1st and I still owe on it. But hopefully in the next month or two, this will be paid off. Hopefully with tax money, I can finish paying it off in February. The next one is my Sam's Club card. This one, I have closed the account because it's just a store card and I don't want I just don't want it. So it is just a store card, and it's not an old account, so it really didn't hurt me to close it. But anyway, it is end of December, as of January 1st, it was at $1,041.54. This one I'm hoping to have paid off in March or April. Since this one's going to bump, all the rest of these may end up bumping, but we're going to do our best to get all 4 of these paid off by the end of the year. So that's where that one was. All right. Old Navy is my next one. This is a Visa card. I had this almost paid off, and then I did a balance transfer, and then I added more debt to it, and here we are. So this one is a biggie because it's my highest interest rate card. So this one I really need. These 2 were low, and I thought, just for the boost, I really wanted to get those paid off just to get them out of the way. This one is like my avalanche one because I really want this one off because of the interest rate. And it is at $4,979.02. And my goal is to have it paid off in August. Don't know if that's going to happen, but we're going to do our dead level best to make it happen. So that's that one. The last one, and I've got down here that it'll be December when I pay it off. The goal is to have all these paid off, all 4 of these paid off by December. That is the goal. The balance as of January 1st on this one was $2,922.74. So that's what the beginning of the year balances were. the goal is that each of these will get paid off by the end of the year. Especially if I'm making extra money to throw them. I've been kind of doing velocity where I'm making some kind of payment on the like primary one each week, which has really helped because it brought that one down over $1,000 in like 2 months, and I've never made that kind of progress before. So that's been really great. So I do recommend it. If you can do it, do it. You know, if I make little payments all month long, by the end of the month when I get my new statement and that balance has went down so much, it's so motivating. So anyway, that's my goals. My overall goals total is to have $15,000 saved by the end of the year. I surpassed 15,000 by like September last year, so I don't think that will be a problem. So 15,000 saved by the end of the year, and then paying off 20,000 worth of debt by the end of the year. And you'll see what my debt numbers and stuff are in the debt update, because I do show the total number. I don't go into each separate debt. It's not like a full confession, but it does show what I started the year with, or what I started, I think, the 1st of September with, because I've really been focused and motivated since the 1st of September. Over the summer, I kind of got off the wagon. I fell off. I did really good the first of the year, fell off the wagon over the summer, and then in 1st of September, I tried to, I got back on it, and I've been working really hard ever since. So that's awesome. Very excited. So the goal to pay off debt in 2024 is to drop my debt total by 20,000. So we can do it. I need motivation. I need encouraging words, and I will do my best to follow and encourage and do all the things. I'm not always great at commenting. I really try to, but most of the time I put my earbuds in and I just set my YouTube to just autoplay, and I just roll through people's savings challenge videos. So I do try to give you watch hours. I don't always get to comment though. I'm trying to do better with that. But if you will, please give this video a like if you like these kinds of videos. Cash stuffing, savings challenges, goal setting, all the things. And subscribe to see more and to see if I make these goals by the end of the year. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.